Welcome to the Bingees Extra Bit, an episode dedicated to you, your recommendations and your questions. You can follow us on Apple and Spotify, and remember to share us with your friends.
Well, first things first, Alex.
Da, 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 da.
Danny won.
Yay!
Yes.
We said that would be the case.
Well, look, I always knew he'd be good on I'm a Celebrity. I did. He's so likable and he's funny, and yeah, I just knew he'd be a great campmate, and he was. And so there we have it. To be fair, it was an amazing year.
Why don't you ring him?
Should I give him a call?
Just ring him and see if he answers.
Oh God, he's plainly not going to answer, is he? Okay. Oh, go on, Danny, answer your phone.
I wonder if he's got an Australian accent.
Definitely not. Thick northern twang.
Ooh, the suspense.
Danny! Yay!
Well done!
Oh, mate, I've never been so happy to speak to you. How are you?
Oh, mate, it's been too long.
Mate, how are you?
I'm on top of the world, Mushy.
I bet you are, mate. You legend. You were absolutely amazing.
Thanks, mate. Do you know what? It was a test. I'm not going to lie. It was the most difficult thing I think I've ever done. In a way, the most rewarding, mate, you know, because I was just myself. And you know what? I think being voted for just being yourself is a weird thing, but really kind of rewarding. I don't know. It's amazing that, you know, when people buy tickets for our shows and you go, oh, mate, look how many people actually bothered to buy tickets.
Yeah, amazing, yeah.
You know, just me being in the jungle and just like talking about stuff and having a laugh, and then people actually bothered to vote. It's an incredible feeling, mate, you know.
Oh, mate, honestly, mate, I'm so proud of you. Like, when you went into it, I was like, oh, yeah, you're doing the jungle, whatever. But then you're there, and it's so surreal, like, watching you. And to tell you the thing that was making me laugh the most, mate, I could so tell you were absolutely knackered and starving. You had that thing where your eyes were just slightly closed and you were just knackered.
Bit glazed over.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, mate, though. Walking up and down them steps and doing the chores and that, mate, getting water, everything was like, you were like, literally, it was the hardest thing.
Absolute mission.
We were on 500 calories, mate. We were on rice and beans. It was the worst thing in the world.
Oh, mate.
What was the worst one, Danny?
I was.
What was it?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hiya.
Yeah, it's Alex. Yeah.
Hello, congratulations.
Nice.
Oh, mate.
Oh, thanks so much.
So what Alex was just saying, what's the hardest thing about it?
What was the worst one, yeah?
I think the hardest thing about it was the hunger and the boredom. You're really ready to go out and do a trial, really, but then you go out and do a trial and you think, oh, God, what am I in for here? So it's a real mixed, like, it's a real challenge mentally. Like, obviously me, who's an overthinker. But what I found is the first week was horrible because I was in a wet hammock and that storm ripped through and that was so depressing.
Oh.
But the campmates were amazing, mate, to be honest with you. Like, we all got each other through it when we needed it. And I just tried to bring that, like, energy to not have any negativity, even though it was really dreadful. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't see that though, mate. Watching it, you don't really get a sense of how grueling it is. Only little snippets at the end where they showed all the flooding and the raining, and yeah, that first morning, Danny, when you woke up and you were like, "Oh, my neck." I was thinking,
oh yeah.
I was thinking, oh my God.
I'm soggy, I'm wet, I'm in a hammock and my neck's killing me and I'm starving.
Ask about the rap party because they're there.
Oh. Where are you now? Are you at the rap party?
Yeah, we're just having to be honest, I'm knackered, but it's only 5 to 10 over here in Oz.
In the morning?
No, in the evening.
Oh, is everyone partying then?
So everyone's just having a little party now, yeah. Because I've been doing press all day and all the coming out shows and stuff. It's been really fun, mate.
Nice.
You know, and do you know what though? I never thought I'd talk about what I talked about and open up like I did.
Yeah, but mate, do you know what? It was just literally like a chat we would have, you know, just in the studio or whatever. Like, it was really nice to listen to. It was so like easy to watch and listen to, and at no point did it feel anything other than you were just listening to your mate chatting. So, honestly, that first day as well, you had the snake in your trousers. Oh my God.
My God.
Mate, I don't know how you did that. I was absolutely shit myself. How did you do that?
I don't know. Do you know what I did, mate? it was funny because I was thinking about you for like a few of the days where I was like, it's a marathon. Just stay in it. Just stay in it. Take it day by day, mile by mile. Just stay in this run. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's the hard thing I think that people don't see. Like, that was what I was feeling overwhelmed for you. Was like, oh my God, you're like on day 2. You've got potentially 3 weeks of this away from home, away from your family, hungry, tired. Like, that's so challenging.
Well, that first week was the hardest because, that rain hit and I was in a wet bed, mate. And obviously we had the last choice, me and Barry, of beds. I'm not going to argue with Barry McGuigan.
No. Well, look, mate, you were absolutely ripped, so that was one bonus. You were looking great.
Yeah, mate. Thanks, mate. I lost a bit of weight.
Oh man,
I lost about 5 kilos.
Not too bad then, not too bad.
Good.
I did one other thing, mate. When Georgia and Cooper came in, we were all blubbing. Oh. We were absolutely blubbing our eyes out at home. Oh God, mate, it was so moving.
Oh, mate.
It was so moving.
Because I hadn't seen. I've been in a week lockdown before, obviously with no phone and that. So that was pretty much a month before I'd seen them and I had any contact. And it was like, the crew were amazing. Like, it's a really big plot of land that you're in. So when you go out for a trial or anything, or challenge or Deals on Wheels, you get in a van, it's blacked out, you have a towel over your head. It's like almost like SAS.
Yeah,
you get captured almost. Then you get, and it's all like a psychology of not letting you leave the camp. That's what it's about. So as soon as you get to the whatever it is you're doing, which on that day I thought it was a challenge, and the guy said to me, just walk through the bushes, mate, and read the laminate. I was like, okay, cool. What bushes? And my family were there. It was like the best surprise I've ever had.
Oh, mate, yeah. It was so sweet.
Unbelievable.
Oh, mate.
Mate.
Mate, another thing was you're in the cyclone, your little purple arse in slow-mo. His skinny little legs. It was so funny.
I thought they mixed up the pants. I went, are you sure GK weren't meant to go through? I think I've got her pants. It was so tight, mate. Mate,
it was brilliant. Listen, mate, I cannot congratulate you enough. You were absolutely amazing to watch. We're so proud of you. Can't wait to see you when you're back. When are you back?
I'll be back next week.
Amazing. All right. Well, enjoy.
We're neighbours now.
We are, mate. We're neighbours. Exactly. I'm putting your bins out tomorrow night, Mush.
Are you really?
Yeah.
It's so funny. I love it.
Oh, mate, I love you, man.
It's weird that she did the move, mate. It's that she moved without me, and I just find that amazing. So
yeah, she smashed it. She smashed it. Mate, well, listen.
Thanks so much for your support, mate. As
always. Yeah, always. I love you, mate. I'll see you in a week.
You too, mate. Oh, I love you lots.
All right. See you, Mush. Bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was nice.
Love him. Do you know what I gathered from that, though?
What?
I don't think you should do it.
Do you know what? From watching it, I was like, there's no way.
Like, Harry be crossed by now.
There's no way. There's no way I could do it.
No.
Oh, God, the ball. I would be moaning. Could you ever see yourself doing it?
No.
Also, him and Dougie have won. Like, I'd have nothing to gain. There's no way I'm winning that show.
Yeah, definitely you would, though.
There's no way.
Yeah, McFly win everything.
No. Danny did Pop Star to Opera Star back in the day. Came 5th, so.
Yeah, but that was then.
Tom didn't win Strictly.
Right, well, so we know that you're not doing I'm a Celebrity in 2025.
Definitely not.
But before then, we've got Christmas.
Yes.
And we asked, didn't we, on Instagram this week, which Christmas special is the best?
We've had a few votes. We've had Liv, Kate, Sarah and Kim say Gavin and Stacey. A classic, but a goodie.
That is brilliant. And of course, Gavin and Stacey, the final part ever is on at 9:00 on BBC One, Christmas Day.
So is it another Christmas special?
Yeah, but it sort of wraps up the whole story. So it's a film length. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, will they, won't they? Do you watch it?
No.
Oh my God, Harry! How have you not seen Gavin? I say this, Charlie's never seen it.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, isn't it? It's like you having not watched Game of Thrones. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
how have you not watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah. But Gavin and Stacey's very good, very funny. And we did Barry Island Discs, which is a radio program to like go alongside it, which plays all the music that they've played all these years on Gavin and Stacey, and like chats with the crew, with Joanna Page and Larry Lamb and Ruth Jones and James
you did
Corden.
that
I did it
on Radio 2.
It's on BBC Sounds.
BBC Sounds.
Yeah.
Stop promoting other podcasts.
will.
Actually,
I'll
that's kind of
always-
what we do, actually, isn't
Yeah.
it? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The podcast
that's-
that promotes other podcasts.
The podcast that promotes. So that's on BBC Sounds, and Christmas Day, BBC One, the final part ever of Gavin and Stacey. Mika and Nick say Doctor Who, and see, now that's one I've never really got into.
No, me neither. The reason why is because back in the 90s, those Daleks scared the shit out of me.
Scary.
Like really scary. And that just scarred me.
Yeah, although it was quite good when David Tennant and Billy Piper was in it. I liked it. That
was quite a good impression.
That was good. Yeah.
It's the
But
music as well.
People like it.
Yeah. No, people do. Like Tom, my bandmate Tom, he's obsessed. Him and his son, Buzz, they love Doctor Who. They went and walked around the set the other day. Like, they're proper obsessed. Like,
But you can see him becoming Doctor Who at some point. Like in a suit and a scarf.
He's a bit of a Doctor Who
100%.
vibe, isn't he?
Give him a TARDIS.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Calamity Jane and Polly says, Only Fools and Horses. What happened to the Only Fools and Horses Christmas special? Is it the Batman and Robin one?
I think it is the Batman and Robin
Yeah, that
one.
is a classic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
That was
You
one of those
can't go
ones
wrong.
that I would watch. Yeah, my dad would have me watching growing up.
Dino, Joe, Morgan and Pika Drew say, God, there's like big families getting in touch here. The royal family, they actually sing the One Show theme tune in the Christmas special.
Do they?
They do.
That's cool.
They do. Oh, look, April Gray and Emma Judd.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Is that your mother?
That is my mum, Emma Judge. Yeah.
Call the midwife. It is everything a Christmas show needs. Love, care, suffering, support, forgiveness and compassion. That is definitely your mum because she's gone into detail.
Yes.
She likes the detail,
She's
your mum.
good with detail, isn't
Yeah.
she? Yeah, and mum was a nurse, and she actually always wanted to be a midwife, so she loves that show.
I would have liked to have been a midwife as well.
Did you do a show on midwifery?
No, it was similar. Emma
Willis
does
yes.
midwifery and we do making babies, which is IVF.
Yes, that's right. Mrs. Catherine says Vicar of Dibley.
Amazing.
That's a cosy one, yeah.
You know that bit where she falls in the massive puddle and it's like up to her neck? That's my favourite
That's
clip
amazing.
ever.
That's a bit like the Only Fools and Horses version of that is when he leans on the bar. You know
Yeah.
that bit? Play it cool, Rodney. It's so good.
Okay, Shirley from Motherwell has been in touch. She says, Hi Alex and Harry, I'd like to recommend an old programme that has appeared on Netflix called The Hour. Oh, now we know who wrote that, don't we, Harry?
Yes, we do. I'm going to say Abby Morgan.
Indeed. It was
Yes.
released in 2012, but I'd never heard of it. It has an all-star cast, including Ben Whishaw, who's amazing, Dominic West, and there are 2 series. Set in the 1950s around a BBC TV news show called The Hour, but lots of espionage and murder mystery as well, written by Abby Morgan, as Harry says, who wrote the brilliant The Split. Thoroughly enjoying it and definitely binge-worthy. See, I think a little revisit to The Hour is well worth it. It's
Well,
fantastic.
Definitely, yeah. I heard someone else talk about that, so I would give that a go. I love a 1950s drama.
It's fab. And Abby Morgan, as it happens, is our guest on Thursday's episode.
She is. Oh, she won an Emmy for that as well.
She did.
Yeah.
And she's going to talk all about the Christmas special of The Split.
Jessica says, Hi, Alex and Harry. Loving the podcast. I always enjoy listening to this whilst at work. In a recent episode, you mentioned, what's the point of DVDs anymore? I think there is every point. For me personally, streaming services don't have everything. There are some TV series and movies that are not available on streaming platforms, so having a DVD copy is really handy for that. Also, some people will like DVDs for their collection. Thank you for making this podcast and cannot wait to hear more. Well, thank you, Jessica.
Well, Jessica can have my massive box of DVDs that I don't know what to do with.
Well, I know what Jessica's saying. It's like CDs are still a thing, particularly for like McFly fans. They want to collect the CD and vinyls. That's why vinyls are back in.
I know.
Because streaming is just, it's not the same. You can't touch it, hold it, see the artwork. It's, you know.
This is what Charlie says, but they just massive time and space thieves.
But the thing is with a CD, you put it on and you'll like listen to the whole album. When
Well, have you got a
stream,
CD player?
Kit does.
Right.
I gave him one because I didn't want him to have a screen. So I wanted to, he loves music, and I thought, well, I don't want to give him an iPad yet, he's too young. So
Yeah.
I bought him a hi-fi off Amazon. He loves it, and he
Good
was so
present.
he was so taken by the physical CD and the artwork and the lyrics inside the booklets, and I think it's a real shame.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm with you,
I take
Jessica.
it all back.
Yeah.
That's a good present.
There we go.
Carol from County Durham says, what's your favourite routine for watching, listening or reading things? I'm just interested to know how you do it with 3 children and a puppy. Oh, this is for me, Carol. I struggle with a 9-month-old puppy. Well, I mean, if Scout eats one more Christmas decoration off the tree, he's going back to the breeder immediately. He will be in the boot of that car before you can say tinsel.
Well, Billy just got hold of one of Lola's TYs as well. So, yeah, that didn't go down well.
No, it's annoying. What is wrong with them? Why can't they see what's food and what's sparkly?
I know. He's absolutely destroyed our...
Out of control.
Yeah.
But I suppose my routine is quite weird because I'm not the usual binger, as we've talked about, because I get home really late and then we'll watch 1 or 2 episodes max, really, because then it's 11 o'clock, time for bed. But I read a lot. I always read before going to bed.
Well, I tell you what I do, Carol, is I often on weekends, we get to like 1, 2 o'clock and we'll let the kids like watch something for an hour and me and Izzy just go up to the bedroom and I watch stuff then. She watches something or she reads something. So we just do it like in the middle of the day binge session. And then also in the evening, like I'm so tired. So I've been doing a lot of work, very busy, and put the kids to bed and I just want to go to bed. So I avoid going downstairs and watching TV on the sofa because then I don't want to move. I just want to fall asleep on the sofa. So I go to bed and I watch stuff on my iPad. So what I do, Carol, is I lie down, I get my 3 pillows, I use 2 to lie on, and then I put the 3rd pillow on my chest, and then I rest my iPad on that pillow and hold it up. So it's just right in front of my face, and I put my headphones in. So it's a fully immersive experience.
You'll get square eyes.
Yeah, and then oftentimes, this week I've been so tired, I've been falling asleep whilst watching stuff.
Belinda says, hi both. Not sure if anyone has mentioned This Is Us.
Well, Belinda, I think we mentioned this early on.
Yeah.
So what she's saying, all 6 seasons were absolutely golden. And although the last episode was in 2022, that would definitely keep me going on a journey to Mars, almost as amazing as chocolate.
Yeah, people loved This Is Us, didn't they? Well, I loved it.
I loved it, yeah.
We lost the thread slightly towards the end.
Yes. So it was one of the best first episodes of a series ever.
Can't remember. What happened?
It got to the end of the episode and you realise that they were going to be... I think they'd had twins and they were going to adopt.
They'd had triplets, hadn't they?
No, they'd had twins and then they were going to adopt the 3rd one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, something like that. But it was it was one of those ones we watched the first episode and me and Izzy looked at each other, were like, whoa, that was good.
Good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, I lost my way slightly. I got a bit bored of the characters by season 5.
It was a bit too nice by the end.
Yeah.
It was too cosy.
Yeah.
But it is a good one. It's a good recommendation.
Really
if
good.
People haven't seen the first few series. It's good. Right, that is it. We're going to wrap it up there. Don't forget, Bingees, please share your recommendations or ask us any questions you want.
Yeah, you can send us a voice note as well on WhatsApp, 07418627194. That number's in the description, so you don't have to remember it. Binge is a Viral Tribe entertainment production.
Join us next time as we help you sort the binge-worthy from the
Bin-worthy.
Bye-bye.